Hi guys, and welcome to my very first video on this channel. So, the cursed child, what on earth went wrong here? Well, a lot if you ask me, but one of the biggest problems that I have with it is the fact that in an alternate timeline, everyone's favorite Hufflepuff, Cedric Diggory, becomes a Death Eater and kills Neville. So in this video we are going to take a look at canon Cedric and see if he really ever could have become a Death Eater. So the writers of the Cursed Child thought it would be fun to take one of the most kind-hearted and loyal characters in the entire series and make him a bloodthirsty Death Eater. Yeah, this all sounds like badly written fanfiction to most of us, even though J.K. Rowling has tweeted that all of the events in the Cursed Child should be considered canon. I just can't accept things like Cedric becoming a Death Eater as canon information. But for the sake of this video, we are going to take a look if Cedric could have ever become a Death Eater, if he had survived the Triwizard Tournament. Let's tackle it like this. We consider what happened to Cedric during the second task of the Triwizard Tournament in the Cursed Child as canon. And from there on, we are going to find out what path he would most likely take after that humiliation. So, for those who need a quick refresher, what happens in the Cursed Child is, after the humiliation of the second task, he gets super mad and becomes so disappointed with himself that he turns to the dark side, becomes a Death Eater and ends up killing Neville. Which means that Nagini survives and Voldemort kills Harry and he rules over the Wizarding Society. Yeah, I know, very unbelievable it is. So let's get back to the second task, which Cedric loses, and because of this, Cedric never ends up in the graveyard. I still think everything that happens in the graveyard would still be the same, seeing as Cedric didn't really have time to do anything because, well, he gets killed almost instantly. After that, Harry successfully makes it out of the graveyard. Cedric gets to hear from Harry that Voldemort is back. Cedric, who owes him his loyalty because of giving him the information that he would have to battle a dragon in their first task, and overall just being a really good friend of Harry's, he would most likely believe Harry. Though I think his father, Amos, would believe the Ministry, seeing as he worked there, Cedric would ally himself with Harry. Cedric, now being out of Hogwarts, would most likely join the Ministry like his father. When at work, it could be possible that he would one day run into a Death Eater like Lucius Malfoy. It could be possible, of course, that he would be threatened by such a person to make him join the Death Eaters. The Cedric we know would of course refuse this because Cedric is fiercely loyal and joining them would feel to him as betraying his friends. Cedric would rather die than betray his friends. It's because of this that I just don't see Cedric becoming a Death Eater. He would have never willingly chosen to become a Death Eater. This is backed up by his character traits and his overall personality. Cedric was an extremely loyal, hardworking, fair and overall nice Hufflepuff. Even the facts are against him here. We don't know a single Hufflepuff that went bad, and to say that the living embodiment of the Hufflepuff house traits would be the first known Hufflepuff to go bad is just something that I can't see happening. This Cedric would never want to join something as dark as Voldemort's army. In the events of the Cursed Child, where Cedric loses the second task in an unfair way and where he is therefore angry about this, is completely understandable. But the Cedric we know would never go against all of his beliefs and join an army that tortures muggles for fun and stands for pureblood dominance, because of him losing a single game. And in our own scenario where Cedric joins the Ministry, it is just as unlikely that Cedric would go to the dark side. We have just said that Cedric would never willingly join them, neither at the Ministry or right after he finished school. Now for my very obvious conclusion. Could Cedric have ever become a Death Eater? No, he couldn't. It would go against everything, his personality, his beliefs and his loyalty. I think we can all agree that this part of the Cursed Child is just not properly thought out. Thank you all so much for watching my first ever video. If you like this video and don't want to miss any of my upcoming Harry Potter related content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I hope I'll see you all next time. MightyAxew out!